you're starting out. So first things first, you need to get yourself one of these knives. This is the survival knife. You don't get it when you spawn in. What you want to do is use your fabricator. In your fabricator you can go to your personal setting, tools, and as you can see I need my water now already. I've dropped quite a bit just standing here. So you need a survival knife. It's pretty easy to make. You can make it right off the bat. You don't need any other tools to make it. So it literally should be the first thing you do when you get in here. So you can see it needs silicone rubber and titanium. Titanium I'll show you just pick up. It's not going to be a problem. And the silicone rubber is under resources and basic materials. And you just need 2 of these Creepvine seed clusters, which also easy to get. You probably won't see them around your escape pod right away, but I'll show you now. They're very easy to get, very quick. And you can see these kind of huge vines coming up. You want to swim over to these. Now when you're here you need to look for big clusters of yellow. You can see it here. These are the Creepvine clusters that you need. Nothing in here is really aggressive. Watch out for those kind of big whales. They're not aggressive, but they excrete this kind of mist that's poisonous. So you want to avoid that, but other than that you should be fine. Get yourself some of these. And the other thing is you need titanium. So you can pick up titanium from rocks, or you can see these scrap metal fragments. So you can pick up some of those. Go into your basic materials. If you have picked up scrap metal, you can use the top one here, which will give you titanium from the scrap metal. And you can see that goes into your inventory. You get 4 pieces of titanium from one of those pieces of scrap metal. So it's really good. If you do pick up a rock, it's only going to be 1 piece of titanium. Alright, so you've picked up your Creepvine seeds. You need to make the silicone rubber. Personal tools, and then you can see survival knife. So you can make that. Over to the vines. Use your newly found survival knife and just right click the vines. And you can see there, so I'll just drop some of these. They are quite big. A Creepvine sample. So it gives you +3 food, +1 water. So they will bring up both stats, as you can see here. That's my water, my food, that's your health there. Now there's my food bar pretty much full there. That took what, a minute? And I only had 40 something to begin with, so 2 minutes you can fill your food bar and then you can go off and do what you need to do. And the second thing is obviously water. Now you're surrounded by water, but it's seawater, it's not going to help you. So what you need to do is you want to craft a disinfected water. And to do that you need to craft bleach, which is under your basic materials in the same tab as the titanium and the silicone rubber you've just made. So this was actually the hardest part. The vines I discovered by accident looking for the clusters. The bleach is a lot harder because it's not as obvious. You can't, like the salt deposits that you need there, you see you need 1 salt deposit, 1 coral tube sample. Coral tube sample. Exploding fish suck. Table coral, there's 1 in here, here we go. So coral food tubes, there's 1 in here. You can see a giant coral tube, it's not a big deal. You can just use your knife again. Like I said, you need the knife for everything, so it should be the first thing you make. Your friend. This is where you want to go. It's going to be your favorite place for a while. This kind of vine area. So you will have cleared some of them from getting your food there. So what you want to do is go right down to the bottom. There is plenty if you look for them carefully enough. There we go. Like I said, look at that. How like well blended in is that? If you're not sure what you're looking for, you'd easily swim by that. So watch out for these little clusters. You can see it almost looks like quartz. Alright, so you need to make your basic material first. So you've gotten your salt deposits, you've gotten some coral tube samples, and you can craft a bleach. Now every 1 bleach will give you 2 disinfected water. which is also really good because, like I said, the salt deposits are kind of hidden. Can be a little difficult to find. You don't have to be looking for them too often. So you can see here we got our 2 in water. The coral tube samples, those long pieces of coral are everywhere. Again, you will need your knife to get it. Just right click to cut anything, and you'll get coral tube samples. There's no point in keeping them. Once you've made yourselves a few like 4 bottles of water, which is just going to be 2 coral tube samples and 2 coral tube samples and 2 salt deposits will get you to 4 bottles of water from 2 pieces of bleach. So that'll do you for a while. There's no need to keep this. If you do have extra salt deposits, keep them, throw them in your storage. But that later on you will be able to craft better food yourself. You can get fish if you want. If you're fast, I should say, you could catch a fish. See if I can grab one here. There we go. So you can catch a fish, and they will give you much more food than the vines, but they will also dehydrate you. So like I said, you lose food slower than water, so losing water even faster is just not going to be very helpful, whereas the vines at least give you +1 water, so you're gaining water the entire time you're eating, you're not losing it. It's definitely the way to go until you can actually start crafting some better food. So I hope that helped you guys. That should keep you alive. You can enjoy the game. It's a really awesome game. A lot of hours to be put in, a lot of fun to be had. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it helps. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.